I am Solomon, son of David, king of Israel. The man God gave wisdom to in a dream. More gold, more wisdom, more understanding than any man before or after me. And tonight, I am not speaking to my sons in my own house, in my own century. I am speaking to you, across 3,000 years, across every scroll that survived fire, and every kingdom that turned to dust. My words have outlived me. So let me say what I came to say. You are scrolling through 1,000 voices a day, influencers, algorithms, people shouting for your attention, your money, your soul, and not one of them loves you enough to tell you the truth. I do. I did not write these proverbs to make you sound clever at dinner tables. I wrote them so you would know wisdom and instruction, so you could tell the difference between a voice that builds you and a voice that buries you. I wrote them for the young man who doesn't yet know which way is up, for the woman standing at a
We
crossroads
really
with
need
no
to
map,
override the system logs
for the
here.
fool who's tired of
No.
being fooled. Discretion, knowledge, the ability to perceive, to see past the surface of a thing into what it actually is. That is what I am offering you tonight. Hear me on this one, because everything else stands or falls on it. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, not the end, the beginning. You cannot build a life, a real one that doesn't collapse the moment the wind picks up, on cleverness alone. I had more knowledge than any king in history, and I am telling you, knowledge without reverence for God is a sword with no handle. It will cut you before it cuts anything else. Fools despise wisdom, not because they're stupid. Some of the most foolish men I ever met were brilliant. They despised it because wisdom asks something of you. Humility, surrender. The fool wants the reward of wisdom without the posture of wisdom. My son, and I mean you, whoever you are, hearing this, if sinners entice you, do not consent. They will come. They always come. And they will not look like danger. They will look like belonging, like opportunity, like finally being part of something. Come with us, they'll say. Easy money. No one will know. We're in this together. I have sat on a throne and watched men destroy entire futures chasing exactly this kind of voice. The thrill of the secret, the rush of the shortcut, the crowd that makes cruelty feel like camaraderie. Listen to me. The way that seems exciting in the moment is laying a trap for its own feet. Greed dresses itself up as ambition. Cruelty dresses itself up as loyalty to the group. And the men chasing easy gain don't see the cliff because they're too busy congratulating each other on the climb. Do not walk that road. Do not even let your foot touch the path. I am not warning you because I am better than you. I am warning you because I have been that fool, and I am begging you not to pay the price I watched others pay. Now picture this with me. Wisdom is not hiding in a temple, locked behind scrolls only the elite can read. Wisdom is crying out in the street, lifting her voice in the public square, calling out at the entrance of the city gates. She is not elusive. You are the one who keeps walking past her. How long, she cries, will you simple ones love simplicity? How long will fools hate knowledge? She is not far from you right now. She is in the quiet thought you keep ignoring, the conviction you keep scrolling past, the wise counsel you keep brushing off because it's inconvenient. Turn at my reproof, she says. I will pour out my spirit on you. I will make my words known to you. This is an invitation, not a punishment. Wisdom is not trying to shame you. She's trying to save you the years it took me to learn what I'm telling you for free. But hear the rest because I will not lie to make this easier. There comes a point where the invitation closes, not because wisdom stops loving you, but because you stop listening long enough for love to reach you. Because I called and you refused. You ignored my counsel and would have none of my reproof. I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when terror comes. I say this not as a king enjoying your downfall. I say this as a father who has seen what happens to a soul that mocks correction for 30 years and then wonders why the storm came. The complacency of fools destroys them, not God's cruelty, their own complacency. They built nothing strong enough to withstand the wind and then act surprised when it falls. But listen, I would not end here. I never end here. Whoever listens to me will dwell safely and will be secure without fear of evil. This is the promise underneath every warning I've given you tonight. Wisdom is not a cage, it is a shelter. You do not have to be the smartest person in your generation. You do not have to outpace every trend or out-argue every fool shouting in the street. You only have to listen, to turn, to let reverence for God be the soil your whole life grows from. I built a temple that took 7 years. I wrote 3,000 proverbs and 1,000 songs. I had wealth no man since has matched. And if you remember nothing else I ever said, remember this. None of it meant anything without the fear of the Lord at the center of it. Don't make my mistake of needing 40 years to relearn what I'm telling you in 4 minutes. Listen, turn, dwell safely. That's the whole of it.